Rain fell in thin silver sheets across the open fields of rural Iowa. The kind that soaked through your jacket and reminded you how small you were beneath the endless gray sky. Mark Henderson leaned against his old pickup, watching the storm roll over the wheat fields he'd fought so hard to keep. He had sold most of his livestock last fall just to pay the mortgage. Now, with winter closing in, he wasn't sure how much longer the farm would survive. But that morning, as thunder grumbled across the plains, Mark still showed up, mud on his boots, hope fading, heart steady. If you believe true kindness always finds its way back, please tap the like button now and subscribe to support more stories like this. That's when he saw it, a silver sedan pulled over by the side of the dirt road, steam curling from under its hood. The driver, a young woman in a city coat and heeled boots, stood helplessly beneath an umbrella that did little against the wind. Mark sighed, grabbed his toolbox, and trudged through the mud. "Looks like you're having a rough morning," he said with a tired half-smile. She laughed nervously, her mascara smudged by rain. "It just died out of nowhere. I was trying to get to Des Moines for a meeting. My phone's dead, and I have no idea what I'm doing." Mark opened the hood and looked inside. The smell of burnt oil told him enough. Batteries shot. "You're lucky it happened near someone who knows his way around old engines." She watched him work, her hands trembling from the cold. "You don't have to help. I can call someone once I get service." "Ma'am," he said gently, tightening the last bolt, "around here, we don't wait for someone else to show up. We just help." Within minutes, he got the engine sputtering again. The girl's face lit up with relief. "Oh my gosh, thank you. I wish I had something to repay you. I didn't even catch your name." "Mark Henderson," he said, brushing off his hands. "Just a farmer trying to keep things running." She smiled softly. "I'm Emily. Emily Carter." He nodded, unaware that the name would soon change everything. The next week, Mark's luck hit rock bottom. The bank called, his final notice. They were taking the farm. He tried everything, selling tools, skipping meals, praying harder. Nothing worked. On the morning the repo truck arrived, he stood in the yard, rain falling again like it had that day. He watched decades of work and memories wash away. That night, he sat at the diner on Main Street, drinking the cheapest coffee on the menu. The waitress, kind but cautious, slid a note across the counter. "Someone left this for you," she said. Inside the envelope was a business card embossed in gold, "Carter Development Group, Emily Carter, Vice President." Beneath it, a handwritten message read, "Mark, I never forgot your kindness. You helped me when you didn't have to. Now let me help you. Come to the address on the back tomorrow morning." He turned the card over, an address in downtown Des Moines. The next day, Mark drove his rusty pickup into the city. He felt out of place among glass towers and polished sidewalks, but when Emily saw him, her face broke into a wide smile. She led him into a sleek office overlooking the skyline. "Mark," she began, "you didn't just fix my car. You reminded me what kindness looks like. My father," she paused, emotion catching in her throat. "He passed away last year. He was a farmer too, before he built this company. I think he'd want me to help someone like you." Mark's brow furrowed. "Help me how?" Emily handed him a folder. Inside were documents, a grant, a partnership, and a check large enough to save his land, upgrade his equipment, and even hire workers again. He stared at her in disbelief. "I can't accept this." "You already did," she said softly. "When you stopped on that road without expecting anything back. My father used to say, the soil keeps what the heart plants. You planted kindness, Mark. It's time you saw it grow." For the first time in years, Mark felt tears burn behind his eyes. He wasn't just saving a farm. He was being given a second chance. Months later, Mark's land bloomed again, golden fields swaying under a clear blue sky. Emily visited often, trading her heels for boots, learning how to drive a tractor with a grin. Together, they started a local initiative to support struggling farmers, naming it the Carter Henderson Fund for Hope. Every harvest season, Mark looked at the road where it all began. A broken-down car. A stranger in need. And a reminder that even in the hardest times, the smallest act of kindness can change two lives forever. We'd love to hear your story. What is the most memorable act of unexpected kindness you have witnessed or received? Share it in the comments below. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe, because in a world that often forgets kindness, your support helps keep these stories alive.